Most of us think of fairness as treating everybody equally, without favoritism or discrimination. It's much more than that. It's also trying to understand and respect the other person's needs. Here's an example from my own family. My dad's dad was a farmer, as was his father. Dad's family considered farming a profession to be proud of and handed down through the generations. They grew wheat, oats, and soybeans, and raised just enough cattle and pigs to meet the needs of their families and for a few hundred more. My dad learned how to plow straight rows with a tractor at the age of 11. Everyone knew the farm would eventually go to my dad and his brother. They were treated equally, given the same rights and responsibilities. There was only one problem. My dad hated farming. The 10 to 12-hour workdays, the 7-day work weeks. He hated that a bad hailstorm could destroy a whole season's crop. He wanted to be the first in his family to go to college. He wanted to teach. Most of you will agree that my grandfather's insistence that my dad give up his dreams and work the farm was unfair. This is true of many families, schools, and organizations. People decide, often with love and concern for us, what we should do and what our path should be without listening to what we have to say. Treating everyone fairly is hard, not only because it may mean breaking down generations of bias and misunderstanding, but also because we rarely take the time to know people well enough to understand what they need. Our path to fairness begins with speaking to others, to learn about their cultures, their experiences, their abilities, their dreams, and their needs. Is it fair that we, as a culture, value some jobs as more important than others? How would you rate these jobs in order of importance? Doctors, carpenters, first responders, police and firemen, snowplow drivers, farmers, basketball players. Actually, there's no good answer. Depending on your needs at the moment, the scale changes. If you're hungry, food is a priority. If you're worried about getting to school or hoping to have an excuse to stay home, you care about what the snowplow driver did overnight. If you're sick or need surgery, your doctor plays a vital part in your life. If your house is on fire, you need to see a fire truck quickly. If you're chilling out with friends, watching LeBron play may be all that you care about. Carpenters, teachers, plumbers, mechanics, therapists, game and app developers, hundreds of people in different careers will play a part in your life, either directly or in the background where we never see their work. Fairness is more than recognizing the value of various careers. Fairness calls for understanding people and acknowledging the way people dress, the church they go to, the color of their skin, their sexual orientation, and their physical and mental abilities or challenges do not define them. Everyone deserves to be treated with fairness. That's a lot for one word. But fairness is even more. It calls us to action. When we see injustice or discrimination, we act to make it better, rather than look away. The opportunities are around us every day. If someone is being bullied at school, we say, "Stop, that's not right." Fairness says, ask the bullied student afterwards how we can help. Fairness shouts, respect each other, rich or poor, strong or weak, breezing through classes or struggling to get through. If we excel in math or science or English, fairness calls us to offer help to someone else who is having difficulty. If someone is sad, to listen without judgment. If a student is new or sitting alone, to ask him or her to sit at our table. If a student is sitting on the sidelines watching us play, to invite him or her to play on our team. Does everyone treat you with respect? Do you treat everyone you meet fairly? By the way, my dad became a great teacher. I know because I took his classes.